The Little Dragon Who Could. In a land of shimmering peaks and smoky caves lived a little dragon named Flarin. He was just like all the other young dragons, with sparkly scales and a curly tail, except for one very important thing. While his friends, Ember and Cinder, puffed out perfect fiery rings that danced in the sky, Flarin could only manage a tiny puff of smoke. Poof! He would take the biggest breath his little lungs could hold, scrunch up his face, think of volcanoes and the hot summer sun, and P-F-F-F-F-T. A little gray cloud, smelling faintly of burnt toast, was all he could make. It would hang in the air for a moment and then vanish with a sigh. "You just have to think hotter thoughts," Cinder would say, breathing a little flame to demonstrate. "Like spicy peppers." But Flarin's thoughts weren't hot. They were worried and wobbly. During the fire tag games, he could only watch from behind a big rock, wishing he could join in. That evening, he curled up beside his mother. Her scales were warm and smelled of cinnamon. "Why can't I make fire, Mama?" he whispered into her big, gentle leg. His mother nuzzled him with her warm snout. "Every dragon is special in their own way, my little Flarin. Your spark will show when it's ready." But Flarin didn't want to wait. The next day, he listened as the oldest dragon, Ignis, told tales of the Sparkle Stone, hidden at the top of Whispering Mountain, which could grant any dragon a magnificent flame. A magnificent flame. That was it. Flarin made a brave decision. Before the sun rose, he packed a small bag with 3 sweet berries and set off for Whispering Mountain. The path led through the whispering woods. The trees were tall, and their leaves rustled with secrets. Flarin felt a little small and a little scared, but he kept his chin up. Who are you?" a voice called from above. Flarin looked up to see a large owl with spectacles perched on his beak. "You seem a bit lost, little one." "I'm Flarin," he said, "and I'm going to Whispering Mountain to find the Sparkle Stone so I can breathe fire." Barnaby the owl blinked slowly. "Fire is useful, it's true," he hooted, "but my talent is seeing in the dark. It helps me find my way. Every creature has its own kind of light." Flarin thanked the owl and continued on his way. Soon he came to a wide, chuckling river that he couldn't cross. He sat on the bank, feeling his brave decision start to wobble. Suddenly, a shimmering creature with dragonfly wings popped out of the water. "Hello," she giggled. "You look like you're in a pickle. I'm Nixie." Flarin explained his quest. "Fire?" Nixie chirped. "I prefer water." "Watch this." She touched the water, and a bridge of sturdy lily pads grew all the way to the other side. Flarin was amazed. He carefully walked across the lily pad bridge. "Thank you, Nixie," he called. She waved with a splash. Finally, Flarin reached the base of Whispering Mountain. It was very, very tall. He took a deep breath and began to climb, one little dragon step at a time. As he climbed higher, the wind whistled around the rocks. A loose pebble clattered down, and Flarin jumped, his heart thumping. He thought of Barnaby seeing in the dark and Nixie making a bridge. They were brave. He took another breath, this one less wobbly, and kept going. At the very top of the mountain, in a small, quiet cave, was the Sparkle Stone. It pulsed with a soft, rainbow light that made the whole cave glow. Flarin had made it. He walked up to the stone, felt its gentle warmth, took the biggest breath he had ever taken, thought the hottest thoughts he could imagine, and PFF bloop. Out of his mouth came not fire, but a stream of beautiful shimmering bubbles. They floated around the cave, catching the light of the stone and glowing with all the colors of the rainbow. Flarin watched, amazed. It wasn't fire. It was something else. It was his. And it was beautiful. He didn't need the Sparkle Stone after all. His own special spark had been inside him all along.
Subscribe to the channel and like the bell icon. Thanks for watching LevelUp Talks production. See you soon again.